Well, hi there. So it's been coming to my attention lately, in the past couple of weeks, that we're going to have a lot of time on our hands, and I thought I would do a couple of teachings on a few things called different types of prayer. Seeing that if you have nothing better to do, why not? So one of the prayers that's closest to my heart is contemplative prayer. And it is by which I function the best at. It's the way I'm built. And it's also part of the function of how I paint when I'm doing painting during worship. And it's what seeds, it's what fires what I do in that painting. But that's not the easiest thing for most people to do, and what I'm going to do is set up a couple teaching things called, along with my Manna Nuggets on my YouTube page, so you can go there and select these different types of prayer. But what I thought would be really good is to let you know about two different types of prayer, which would probably work very easy for a lot of people. The first one is soaking prayer. Now, soaking prayer started, in essence, probably about 20 to 25 years ago, and it was used a lot during the renewal, and there's some people out there that have taught on it and stuff. But basically what it is turn everything off, except for your CD or your music player, whatever music player that you have. I would suggest getting, there's a couple CDs from Ruth Fazal, and Fazal, and you can certainly get her on any one of the internet listings. And you want to get to one of the songs from the River CDs. So in that, what you want to be doing while that CD is playing is get very comfortable on the floor. Don't do anything else. Just let the music play over you. There's a functioning in that where it is, in a sense, a type of worship, but God will hover over you in those times because you've assigned yourself to that time and space for Him to minister to you. And in the years when I was watching these things occur and wondering about them, He does a lot of deep surgery during these times of soaking prayer. Miraculous deep surgery. Things are going on in and for you by Him, by just not making an effort to having to do something or fill the space with something or distract yourself with something. You're allowing Him to minister to you. Don't need to do anything. He's the one who's doing those things. So highly suggested soaking prayer. The other type of prayer, which I thought I would talk to you about a little bit, is just give you the highlights, and then you can go to my YouTube page and look it up, is something called Lectio Divina. It is one of the monks of old have done this for centuries. It's really about creating a contemplative space through Scripture. And what you can do, and the easiest part of this is take your favorite Scripture and write it down, and then try to narrow that down even further to hopefully 3 or 4, 2 or 3, 2, maybe just one word in that Scripture that speaks to you, that speaks to your spirit. and that he is putting his finger on his finger on for you in that moment. This is the word he's speaking to you. And what you want to do is shut everything off. Find a place of stillness before God and sit, lie down, whichever you like to do, and embrace his peace and calm upon yourself, and breathe slowly. Clear your mind of distractions of life as ask God to reveal his rest to you. Whisper the word, stillness. Whisper the word that he's just given you. This can take some time, but once you're in that place of rest, enjoy it. Worship God out of it. In other words, here we are. You don't have to function at something except for what he's giving you to worship with. And it is very difficult for a lot of us to come to that place of stillness. But now that you have some time in your hands and not a lot of self-developed responsibilities that you have to attend to, you can spend your time doing this. And it'll bear a lot of fruit. So I ask you to consider this, and I can certainly do a lot more teaching on this, and will be available in Man in Nuggets, and it's on my YouTube page for Kevin Moffat, and I will title each one as soon as I can get to them, and because I have plenty of time on my hands, just like everybody else. But I'm dedicating these things for you so you can also share in something that is like, when you can get there, a particular joy and a wonder. It can change a lot of dynamics. It did it in my life. Hopefully it can do a lot in yours as well. So that's just two of the things that I'm suggesting for you to help you to somehow get to a form of meditation and contemplative prayer. Because these are the things that he so enjoys with us. Spending time with us quietly. Okay.